Hello, in this video we will learn how to create assessment plan. So I prepared it in as a research and started with the abstract and the title or the abstract. This is a cover page and then the title Formative Assessment Plan. Start with unit mission, then the objectives. I include my objectives of my lesson or my learning outcome or my unit. It depends. Then the product which the students will create or develop or design. So here we are speaking about developing a web page of minimum 4 pages about the content of light in physics. We have the standards and criteria which we will measure in the product or the project. And here are the essential questions of the lesson or the learning outcome or a unit as all, or if it's a capstone project. Then we have the activities, including assessments in red color. So we have the activities and including the assessments in red color. So we have here a red color pre-assessment, interpersonal, linguistic, an assessment which will evaluate students' skills and prior knowledge of web page design and computer interests. It's also to identify the strengths and weaknesses of students. Then we have ongoing assessment, and we have here a group discussion like a brainstorm. There is collaboration learning here, and the assessment here, it's ongoing assessment that the teacher will observe by going through the students in the class as mentor and write reflections in a paper and give them comments for enhancement as feedback or direct feedback. Then we have the third activity, which is the content lesson. The teacher will demonstrate through PowerPoint or the Blackboard. And here students will use a checklist as formative assessment that includes the goals they should reach. And we have here the fourth activity, which website evaluation lesson. And the self-assess or the assessment here, students will then report their findings based on a question sheet out to the group and writing as formative assessment. And we here have the fifth activity. Students will discuss and select website design, layout, and content through brainstorm. And the teacher will check mind maps by going through the students in the class as mentor and write reflections in paper and give them comments for enhancement as direct feedback. And here's the activity number 6, which is about designing a musical web page. And the same here, we depend on assessment or formative assessment, which is teacher observation. Same like before or the previous. And 7 activity, video web page. The same as the previous of musical, but here we insert video and use the code for inserting video in the web page and depend on teacher observation as formative assessment and giving student direct feedback. And the activity number 8, collaborative teaching activities. Multiple learning styles. Collaboration depends on collaboration, interpersonal, flexible grouping. So students will learn a website code trick to speak up with their web page and teach it to another student. likes peer assessment. It depends on peer assessment. And here we have post assessment, which is a summative assessment, and also we have self-assessment, which interpersonal multiple learning style. The students will self-assess their website design and evaluate it for required content. Number 10, activity number 10, students will present it, teach will make a presentation like a poster, like PowerPoint, or they will present a call in front of their colleagues in the classroom or lecture room. And the assessment here, the teacher on the side observe, assess, evaluate, take pictures, and write reflections. Then here we have the revised plan of our unit or lesson or learning outcome. And here is a table of revised plan. And at, uh, we have actions to be taken for future improvement. We have about 4 tips here, which are actions to be taken for future improvement. We have 4 tips. You can read them carefully. And all this unit will be in the description. You can copy it and use it or read carefully. We have an example of content web page, which is about light in physics. And here we have the rubric, which will be used in different types of assessment. Appendix, a website rubric, and this is a rubric. Rubric. It's very important here to include in the assessment plan. And we have the criteria in the rubric: content design, and SEO, which stands for search engine optimization. And after the rubric, we in the search plan we include our work plan, and finally the resources, because this is a research paper. Thanks for listening. I hope to like the video and subscribe in the channel and share it with your colleagues. Thanks.